If you've ever stared at a grill, imagined the perfect backyard feast, and then stopped short because you're scared of blowing your budget on a set that ends up gathering dust, you're not alone. The hesitation is real. Spending on an outdoor kitchen that doesn't fit your space, your cooking style, or your everyday routine can feel like a gamble. I'm about to walk through exactly what you need to know before you decide if the Blaze Prelude LBM 3-piece 32-inch propane outdoor kitchen package with refrigerator is the right gamble, or a pricey misstep. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, let's talk about the kind of outdoor cooking setup most homeowners actually use. For many, the grill is a weekend centerpiece, but it's rarely the only tool in the backyard. You'll have a need for side dishes, a place to keep drinks cold, and maybe a spot to assemble a quick salad while the main course is sizzling. This package tries to address all three by bundling a 32-inch propane grill, a side burner, and a compact refrigerator into a single frame. The idea is appealing: a one-stop shop that lets you move from searing steaks to steaming veggies without stepping back inside. Who should consider this bundle? If you already have a dedicated outdoor cooking area, think a patio with a concrete slab, or a sturdy deck that can support a 120-pound appliance and you entertain at least a handful of people on a regular basis. The Prelude package can streamline your workflow. The integrated fridge, with its adjustable temperature control and automatic defrost, saves you from having to haul a separate cooler or make trips back into the house for sodas and sauces. The heavy-duty 8mm stainless steel rods are thick enough to hold up under repeated high-heat searing without warping, which is a genuine advantage if you plan to do a lot of steak night or burger battlegrounds. And because Blaze backs the whole system with a lifetime warranty, anyone who's nervous about long-term durability gets an extra layer of reassurance. On the flip side, if you're a casual grill and cement type of person, or if your backyard is more of a garden nook than a full-blown outdoor kitchen, this package may be overkill. The refrigerator is sized for a modest stock of beverages and condiments, but it won't replace a full-size fridge for storing larger items. Also, the 32-inch grill, while a solid mid-size, might feel cramped if you frequently cook for larger groups or want to use multiple cooking zones at once. The built-in side burner is handy for boiling water or making a quick sauce, yet it's not a full-size stovetop, so you'll still be limited in the complexity of dishes you can prepare simultaneously. Now let's dig into the practical strengths that matter day to day. The first thing most users notice is the layout. With the grill centered, the side burner to the left, and the fridge tucked neatly on the right, the workflow is intuitive. Imagine you're firing up a weekend barbecue. You start the grill, preheat the side burner for a pot of kettle corn, and pull a couple of sodas from the fridge all without stepping inside. The stainless steel doors on the grill and fridge open smoothly, and the magnetic latches keep everything sealed against wind or rain when you're not cooking. Those little conveniences translate into less time fiddling with knobs and more time actually eating. Another practical point is the propane connection. The Prelude comes with a standard 20 pounds propane tank hookup, which plugs directly onto the grill's regulator. This eliminates the need for an extra hose or a separate tank for the side burner. Since the grill and side burner share the same fuel source, you won't be juggling two tanks when you're trying to keep the heat steady. In real-world use, that means fewer chances for leaks or mismatched pressure, and a cleaner overall setup. A hidden trade-off shows up in the fridge's defrost cycle. The automatic defrost is convenient, no manual scraping of ice, but it does mean the compressor runs intermittently, which can generate a low hum that some users might notice while they are sitting close to the unit. In a quiet evening gathering, that hum is barely perceptible. However, if you're setting up a backyard cinema or trying to maintain a tranquil ambience, it's something to keep in mind. The temperature control on the refrigerator is another area where reality deviates from the glossy marketing copy. While the dial lets you adjust between a few degrees above freezing to a modest chill for drinks, it doesn't provide precise digital feedback. If you're looking to store perishable items like fresh fish or dairy for a long outdoor event, the fridge's lack of exact temperature readout could be a limitation. You'll need to keep an eye on the settings and perhaps use a separate thermometer if you need tighter control. One more practical nuance: the unit's overall footprint. The combined dimensions of grill, burner, and fridge require about 7 feet of linear space. That's fine for a sizable patio, but can dominate a smaller deck or a